Alright guys, welcome back to Monday Matinee. As always, my name is Steven, and I do say something is afoot. Wrong movie. Yeah, see how they run, So not long after Death on the Nile, and a little while before Glass Onion, comes See How They Run, a new whodunit movie from director Tom George. And this was his first feature-length directorial debut, mostly directing TV before this. So this movie is a murder mystery about murder mysteries. It's a whodunit about whodunits. I think it's mostly made for fans of murder mysteries, but I think it also works for those who aren't necessarily fans of the genre. While watching the trailer, one would probably think this is a Wes Anderson movie or made for Wes Anderson, but while watching the movie, it didn't really cross my mind as much as I expected it to, and I think it's far from being a copy of his style, though this movie was also filmed quite stylishly. This movie uses a lot of split screen, which is usually something that I enjoy, even if purely for style, as opposed to how a Brian De Palma would use split screen as a storytelling tool. This is a character comedy with a lot of dry banter, and it was pretty comical at times. Mildly comical. The cast notably features Adrien Brody, Sam Rockwell, and Saoirse Ronan. The movie is centered around a murder in the theater of London's Agatha Christie's play The Mousetrap, halting production of a movie version of the same play. The victim, Adrien Brody's Leo Kopernik, the hired director of said movie. The movie features all the tropes of a whodunit mystery, the opening murder to catch your attention, the ensemble cast as suspects, potentially victims, and the world-weary detective. Our detective is Inspector Stoppard, played by Rockwell, and Rookie Constable Stalker, played by Ronan, who lead the investigation of the murder with a lot of good back and forth between the two. There's also a lot of meta commenting in this movie, with the characters' gripes about whodunits purposely unfolding in this whodunit over the course of the 90 minutes. This movie is probably enhanced if you've seen the play The Mousetrap, or at least be familiar with the story, which I was not. As a side note, the real play, The Mousetrap, opened in London's The West End in 1952 and has been continuously playing ever since. It is the longest running play in history, which is pretty remarkable. Some standouts of the movie would definitely be Saoirse Ronan. She does a great job of the role of the rookie constable and plays off Rockwell's character very well. In fact, it's pretty safe to say that she steals every scene she's in. Another standout for me personally is Adrien Brody. He somehow manages to be charming enough that we like him, even though his character should be quite unlikable. And of course, he reappears often throughout the movie in flashbacks. So through and through, See How They Run manages to be a good appreciation of the whodunit genre, but it kind of fails to be anything more than that. The movie is fun to watch, albeit the actual whodunit part is a little bit lackluster. For a letter grade, I'd give it a B-. Not quite top tier, but a good way to spend 90 minutes. Alright guys, that's about all I can say for this movie, as the real play The Mousetrap ends, and how they mention this movie, can't tell you who done it. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button, and either way, I appreciate it as always. Alright, see you on the next one.